If you like low-profile dream lace but prefer more pronounced textural highlight, traditional dream lace is the finish for you. It offers all the intricate visual detail that makes low-profile dream lace so popular, but also adds a bold texture accent to lend the wall even greater interest and durability. It's installed in exactly the same way as dream lace's low-profile cousin, except that you simply add more texture in the same color over top and then knock it down with this plastic smoother. So for our purposes here, I'm just going to use the low-profile dream lace finish we've just done and do the final texturing that's required to make it dream lace traditional. As before, use a C-sponge to get into tight areas first. My tray is still filled with the same top color that's already on here, so I'm just going to freshly load the roller, and once again, I'll roll down a top texture in a light, loose, repetitive X pattern, using very little pressure, because I only want this to be a texture highlight. In turn, I'm also freshening my roller load more often, because if there's not enough material on it, I will be tempted to press harder to get the product onto the wall, and I don't want to ruin what I've already done with large splotches of material. As you can see, I have a nice pattern of product laid down. So the trick now is to let the material set up briefly and then knock it down. If you want your top texture to be flatter and smoother, you would perform the knockdown sooner, say within 1 minute. For more pronounced texture that stands off the wall, you would let the product set up longer, say 4 or 5 minutes, before knockdown in normal temperature conditions. Performing the knockdown is easy. Start by lightly misting the texture with water, and then, folding back the corners of this plastic smoother so that I don't create lines, I'll just hold it with 2 fingers very loosely and skim it lightly across the surface in a loose X pattern, holding the smoother at a shallow angle to avoid plowing the product off the wall. That's all there is to it. After doing a couple feet of wall, you should be an expert. If the room is not excessively warm or dry, you can generally roll texture onto a horizontal 4 to 6 foot run of wall before coming back to knock it down. This makes the job a lot simpler and faster. Though this finish seems more involved, it's actually a quick process that will produce a beautiful surface in almost no time at all.